cried, I'd start tearing up, and all kinds of stuff would start rolling down my face. I never asked for any help, but it came to me in a dream just the other night. 3 a.m. Friday, 2 nights ago. In this dream, I was in an unknown town, in an unknown house with my brother Mike. We were getting ready to leave to go to the wedding, Jake and Mary's wedding. We needed to leave and we had to be on the road soon or we'd be late. It was real, and in my gut I could feel the anxiety just grow and grow. When you're writing a lot of checks and you're making sure a lot of vendors are there, you get a little bit nervous, okay? As we left, we saw our mode of transportation being towed by a flashing orange and red light. My heart sank into my gut. I can't miss this wedding. I could feel the burn of Mary's steel green eyes burning into my soul. We tore after the tow truck, and somehow we caught up to it in the tow yard. A miracle, because Mike and I are not the most fleet of foot. Remember now, this is a dream, but it felt real. It felt real. We got inside and I yelled, "We need that vehicle now. I have a wedding to get to and I cannot be late." Of course, they were closed for the night. "What time do you open?" I yelled. 10 a.m. tomorrow. "Too late," I screamed. I am in real trouble now. Now, I forgot to mention that our mode of transportation was a Vespa, a tiny motorcycle. And they had disassembled it, 9 pieces. Why, I thought, would they disassemble a Vespa when they're towing it? Later, I remembered it was a dream, so we have to go with that. "I'll be back," I yelled. "You're not leaving," I heard him shout back. "We found 2 weapons in that vehicle, and you both are going to prison for the weekend." I woke up startled. It was about 3:30 in the morning. This is Friday morning. I took a few seconds, and I started smiling. I'm like, "You gotta be kidding me, right?" Then I started to giggle. 3:30 in the morning. Friday morning, I thought, someone just help me get through my speech. This way I'm not going to have to talk about what day she was born, the day she made volleyball varsity and I cried. I didn't have to do that, so I was like, okay, this is cool. Okay, let me find my spot here. Got through I thought, someone just help me get through my Father of the Year bride speech without crying my eyes out. As you can see, Madeline, I'm not crying yet. Okay. Somebody gave me a great way to tell a story and not have hundreds of pictures of me crying and snorting like I did when I saw her in her dress for the first time at my only daughter's wedding. A September to remember. Well, who was responsible for this ticket out of crying and ruining my new suit? Who could have been the culprit, I thought to myself. Was it my dad, who we lost 9 years ago? Was it my father-in-law, my mother-in-law? Was it my aunt, my daughter's Aunt Debbie, who we lost 10 months ago? She would be the one to do this to me. She would be the one who'd think this was very funny. This tomfoolery that she decided to throw upon me. But at the same time, I thought to myself, okay, what was that? 10 seconds of crying? I did okay there. All right. Hell, it could have been Pete down the street doing this to me. I don't know. But as I thought about it, and it's this true story, guys. I woke up from my dream. I woke up at 3:30 in the morning, and I wrote this down. It took me about an hour. I went back to bed around 4:30. And I thought to myself, well, this is somebody from beyond reaching into me and trying to tell us, hey, we're here today. I am with you guys. They can't be with us physically, but they are here in spirit. And I thought, I'm writing this speech. And for my whole life, I've woken up from dreams and thought, why didn't I write that down? That was funny. I could be on stage. I could be a comedian, for God's sake. So I did. I woke up. I wrote it down. I had to rewrite it a few times, of course. Let's see. And I did not cry too much. Let's see. My next line is, so shut up, Madeline. I made it through. I went back to bed about 4:30 a.m. Friday morning. Thanks, you guys, for your help. I love you, too. talking to my deceased members who helped me get through this little speech. Then I say here, take me a minute. Okay, hold on, take a minute. And I wrote people of note that are here today. Mike Luther, all the way from Cleveland. Could you please stand up now? I love you, brother. Thank you for coming. This is a big event. I'm glad you were here with us today. Kathy Slonka, I know you're over here somewhere. Please stand up. That's Mary's godmother. She helped us through some really tough times when we were hurting there with money. She helped us out right there. So please make yourself known to her, talk to her, have some fun with her. Kathy, I love you very much. Thank you very much. We all love you. Thank you. Okay, who's next? Matt Polk, where you at?
Aww.
Stand up, please. The older brother Mary never had. Let me find my spot here. He's always been a rock, a friend, and always a great person for Mary. I had a lot of stuff by her, and he had a lot of good times with her. Mindy Polk, where you at? I know you're recording me somewhere. Mindy Polk. Here I have written Mary's older sister she never had. Mentor who always made time for her, and that's important. She always gave Mary the time of day, took her to concerts, did stuff with her. That's another person who was a big influence in Mary's life, and I want to thank you. I love you too.
Love you.
Let's see, we got Uncle Ed. Where you at? I know you're there. Stand up, please. Uncle Ed was always a rock for Mary, a friend with Mary, had lots of advice for Mary. May have gone against some of my advice, but that's okay. Very good. Thank you, Uncle Ed. We love you too.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see here. I got my three sisters, Justine.